This guy right here thought that his non-US citizen wife was one of the good ones and now regrets that he voted for Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a love story about Bradley Bartell, a Trump supporter, and his wife Camila, who was just deported. This is a love story that began in a small town in Wisconsin. You see, these two lovebirds, they were just having a grand old time until the United States immigration policies caught up to them. They met through a mutual friend and had a first date at a local steakhouse. Married 2 years after that, and then they started to save up some money so that they could buy a house and perhaps have some kids. The love was so pure that Camila was taking care of Brad's 12-year-old son like it was her own. But last month, after Bradley and Camila were both returning from their honeymoon in Puerto Rico, the ICE agents rolled up on her and said, "Hey, we need to talk." "Are you an American citizen?" they asked. No, she said. "No, I'm not." She explained that she was from Peru, but she's not a problem because her and Brad had already started the paperwork process, since they were in the process of getting married, and that she's okay in the United States. Despite the fact that they knew Camila had overstayed her visa, they both wore their wedding rings for the flight home, believing that the United States government knew that she had applied for her green card. They believed this wouldn't be a problem because guess what? She was vetted from the start, was getting a W-2, and paid her taxes. Before the agents led Camila away, she pulled off her wedding ring, afraid that they might confiscate it, and she shoved it into her backpack and handed it to Bradley. He looked at her and he shook his head as she disappeared. He thought, "What the F did I do?" You see, what Camila and Bradley didn't understand, especially Bradley, is that when Donald Trump talked about doing these mass deportations, he had expanded it so that it also included immigrants whose application for legal status in this country was under review. Even those married or engaged to U.S. citizens are being detained. According to an immigration attorney, David Rozosk, anyone who isn't a legal permanent resident or a United States citizen is at risk, period. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a love story that involves the Trump